जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, छू लो सहस्त्रार हमारा। जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, छू लो, पार करो सहस्त्रार हमारा। जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, बहाओ चैतन्य की धाम। 1, 2
माँ के चरणों में शत शत प्रणाम।
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री निर्मल गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
श्री सूक्त। ॐ हिरण्यवर्णां हरिणीं सुवर्णरजतस्रजां चन्द्रां हिरण्यमयी लक्ष्मीं जातवेदोम आवह ताम् आवह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं विन्देयं गामक्षं पुरुषानहम् अश्वपूर्वामृतमध्यां हस्तिनादप्रबोधिनीं श्रियं देवीमुपहवये श्रीर्मां देवी जुषतां कां सोऽस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकारामार्द्रा ज्वलन्ती तृप्ता तर्पयन्तीं पद्मे स्थितां पद्मवर्णां तामिहोपवे श्रियं चन्द्रां प्रभासां यशसा ज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवजुष्टामुदारां तां पद्मिनीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये अलक्ष्मीर्मे नश्यन्तां त्वां वृणे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोऽधिजातो वनस्पतिस्तव वृक्षोऽथ बिल्वः तस्य फलानि तपसानुदन्तु मायान्तरायाश्च बाह्या अलक्ष्मीः उपेतु मा देवसखा कीर्तिश्च मणिना सह प्रादुर्भूतोऽस्मि राष्ट्रेऽस्मिन् कीर्तिवृद्धिं ददातु मे क्षुत्पित्पासमला ज्येष्ठा लक्ष्मीं नाशयाम्यहम् अभूतिं समृद्धिं च सर्वा निर्णूद मे गृहात् गन्धद्वारां दुराधर्षः निष्टपुष्टां करिष्णीम् ईश्वरी सर्वभूतानां तामिहोपहवये श्रियम् मनसा कामं मा कुन्तीं वाचा सत्यं श्रीमहि पशूनां रूपमन्त्रस्य मयि श्रीश्रयतां यशः कर्दमेन प्रजाभूता मयि सम्भव कर्दमं श्रियं वासयं मे कुले मातरं पद्ममालिनीम् आपः सृजन्तु स्निग्धानि चिक्लितवसमे गृहे निचदेवीं मातरं श्रियं वासयं मे कुले आर्द्रां पुष्ककारिणीं पुष्टिं पिङ्गला पद्ममालिनीं चन्द्रां हिरण्मयी लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो मावः आर्द्रां व्याकरिणीं यष्टिं सुवर्णां हेममालिनीं सूर्यां हिरण्मयी लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो मावः ताम् आवह जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमनपगामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं प्रभूतं गावो दासोऽश्वान् विन्देयं पुरुषानहम् यः शुचिप्रयतो भूत्वा झूयादाज्यमन्वहं सुप्तं पञ्चदर्शनं श्रीकामः सततं जपेत् पद्मानने पद्म ऊरु पद्माक्षि पद्मसम्भवे तन्मे भजसि पद्माक्षि येन सौख्यं लभाम्यहम् अश्वदायी गोदायी धनदायी महाधने धनं मे जुषतां देवी सर्वकामाक्ष देहि मे पद्मानने पद्मविपदं पत्रे पद्मप्रिये पद्मदलायताक्षि विश्वप्रिये विश्वमनोनुकुले त्वपादपद्मं मयि सन्दितत्स्व पुत्रपौत्रं धनं धान्यं हस्तश्वादी गवेरथं प्रजानां भवसि माता आयुष्मन्तं करोतु मे धनम् अग्निं धनं वायु धनं सूर्यो धनं वसु धनम् इन्द्रो बृहस्पति वरुणो धनमस्तु ते वैनतेय सोमं पिबतु वृत्रः सोमं धनस्य सोमिनो मह्यं ददातु सोमिनः न क्रोधो न मात्सर्य न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तया श्रीसुक्तजापिनां सरनिजनिलये सरोजहस्ते धवलतराञ्चुकगन्धमाल्यशोभे भगवति हरिवल्लभे मनोज्ञे त्रिभुवनभूतिकरी प्रसीद मह्यम् विष्णुपत्नीं क्षमां देवी माधवीं माधवप्रियां लक्ष्मीं प्रियसखी देवीं नमाम्यच्युतवल्लभां महालक्ष्मी च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् आनन्दः कर्दमः श्रीदक्षिचित् इति विश्रुतः ऋषया श्रियः पुत्राश्च श्रीदेवीर्देवता मतः ऋणरोगादिदारिद्र्य पापक्षुदपमृत्युवः भयशोकमनस्तापा नश्यन्तु मम सर्वदा श्रीवर्चस्वम् आयुष्यम् आरोग्यम् आवादिदाच्छो भवामं महीयते धान्यं धनं पशुं बहुपुत्रलाभं शतसंवत्सरं दीर्घामयुः साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
This year, there are 10 days of Navratri, not of 9. 9 are the days in the night when the goddess had to fight the demons and to save her children from the effects of negativity. On one side, she was ocean of love and compassion, and on the other side, she was protecting them like a tigress. Because the times were such that nobody could meditate, nobody could take the name of God, nobody could think even of self-realization. But those who are sitting here today, you have been there also in those days. And you were all saved for today, for this day, so that you can achieve your self-realization. The form of the goddess in those days was not Maya Swarupi. She was in her real form, and that created a great awe even among the disciples. So the question of giving them self-realization was not there. First of all, they were to be saved. So like 9 months, the mother has to keep the child in her womb for these 9 months, or you can say 9 yugas, 9 times. You all have been saved properly, and on the 10th month, you are given your birth. Also, this birth is always after 7 days of 9 months. So we had to wait for some time till it matures. Now the 10th Navratri today is to celebrate actually the Adi Shakti. So today we are really going to worship the Adi Shakti. On one side, the Adi Shakti is Mahakali. On the other side, she is Mahasaraswati. In the center, she is Mahalakshmi. And also she is the Amba, the one who is the Kundalini. But she is also beyond that. She is Parashakti. She is beyond all the powers, because she is the generator of power. So she has to be beyond all that. So today when we are worshipping her, we have to worship her in all these forms. So you understand that the 10th day that we are having Navratri for the first time in the calendar is because today is the day when we are worshipping Adi Shakti. Adi Shakti was never worshipped before, never. But this time when I went to Calcutta, I told them that we better worship Adi Shakti today. And they were surprised why today Mother is asking for Adi Shakti to be worshipped. So when I went back to Pune, they told me that Adi Shakti, as you know, is the Saptashringi. Means the one with 7 peaks. She rests on the 7 peaks, means on the Sahasrara, on the seven chakras. She rules all the 7 chakras. They told me that when we had the puja in Calcutta, Same time, that's the only time when those who follow Saptashringi, which are very few people, all of them come there. And there they come, first of all, the people from her mother's side come down. So the mother side of the Adishakti are regarded as Vaishnavites, the one who follow Vishnu. So they come first there to worship her, and then the father-in-law side, that is Shiva's side, comes in, Sadashiva's side. That's exactly that time when we had the puja. They have these two groups together to worship. So now we have among ourselves people of two types. One are, we can call the one who worship Brahmadeva on the right hand side, and the people who worship Shiva on the left hand side. Both sides have to meet at a point, and that point has come, that we have to worship the complete integrated form of all these powers which has manifested within us. Now when they say there is only one God, all right, there is one God. But one God has got a head, he's got his liver, he's got his stomach, he's got his nose, he's got everything, just like as human beings are, because they say so, that God made human beings in their own image. So then he has different parts in the bodies, and he has to run those different parts. And for these different parts, he has to have deities, and these deities are to be understood. And unless and until you understand and worship those deities, you cannot awaken those deities within yourself. But they all are part and parcel of the Adishakti, are completely under the control of the Adishakti. Yesterday you heard about the powers of the Adishakti. It's like a tortoise takes his whole body inside his shell. In the same way, I have withdrawn all these powers within myself. I mean, you cannot discover them easily. You cannot find them out easily, except for these modern cameras which are trying to cheat us. They are the ones who are giving my forms and things to you. Because there is light in these vibrations, and when these vibrations are emitted, you start seeing them in these cameras, even if they may not be very sensitive, but somehow people catch it. There have been so many miraculous photographs, as you know. One photograph you must have seen where Sri Ganesha himself is standing behind me. Now you don't see anyone standing just now here. But you don't know what's happening. And this is what one has to understand, that we have entered into a new realm of God's magic. And His magic works in so many ways. Of course, sometimes you also get lost because of your previous problems. You get dragged down. You get tempted. Sometimes you get also dominated by negative forces and you fall down. And this is a very sad thing that should happen to any sadhaka. Because perhaps you do not know your past and you do not know how you have struggled, how you have worked hard to come up to this level. And after coming to this level, if you do not try to go higher, then either you'll be stuck on the same place, or maybe that you may be thrown down. So for you to know that you are a Sahajogi, you are not a wife, husband, mother, father, you are a Sahajogi. Like I am Dadi Shakti, like that you are Sahajogis. So my main job now is to give realization to others. And because all my relationships are already fixed properly, I don't have to worry about any deity, about any god. They all work out very efficiently, everything. Now the description yesterday, as you read, of the goddess, that her hands were throwing all the arrows with such a speed that as if one felt that she was dancing. It's a fact, no doubt. But you don't see that. You cannot see that every hair of mine is like an arrow. And it works so tremendously. But to you, I am just sitting here quietly, just like you as you are sitting. But it's not so. It's something much more. Now when they show a lion or a tiger as my vahana, then you have to understand that they show, actually they are. Actually they are. It's not that they are symbolically, actually they are. So the dignity of a tiger, I have told you many a times how dignified it is. Because I sit on him. He's so dignified. If he has to eat the meat, he'll kill one cow or anything, eat the meat, leave it for others. He's so dignified. And once a month he eats. So even to get a vahana of this kind, this was to be evolved from amoeba stage to this stage. Otherwise he would not have been here. In the same way, you are evolved. And in you are all these vahanas also there. And they work out very quickly all that you want. You desire something. You'll be surprised immediately. You'll find it works out. You ask for something, immediately it works out. But there should be a complete dedication in Sahaja Yoga. When I say Sahaja Yoga, you know that is the yoga of your attention with my feet. That's what it is. But if you are still moving with your egos, and if you are still thinking on those lines, that we are something and we can start our own Sahaja, we can work out this way and that way, or my wife is like that, my child is like that, my husband is like that. You have to give up all these problems on one side. Otherwise, you will not ascend. It was not difficult for me to give you realization because you are just ready for that. But to keep your light on, you have to work hard. Now, tiger remains at its own position. It doesn't change. Lion remains at his own position. And they are all available all the time in their own position. All the devatas and gods are in their own position with their own qualities. They are there. Nowhere, none of these gods are described that they give you moksha, except for the goddess. She is the only one who gives you realization. Because she is in charge of all the 7 chakras. She holds all these 7 chakras, and on these 7 chakras she can work it out. So there's a big history, evolution of all those things, even in the Virata's body and also in you people. So you have to cope with it. If you cannot cope with it, then it won't work out. Now the problems we have in the West, as you know, are stupid problems which are not suitable to any surgery. Attachment. First, they were not attached to their wives or to their children, now they are attached like glue. I do not say you give up your children or your wife, but your attachment should be with Sahaja Yoga. Once the blessings of Sahaja Yoga comes to you, they will flow to your children, to your wife, to everyone, to your country, to the whole world. Now supposing this is the attachment, a very simple electrical thing. So if its attachment is not to the mains and anywhere else, what's the use? It cannot give electricity to anybody else. It's a simple logic that you should be attached to the source of energy first. Simple logic. And then that energy can flow to others. If you yourself you are not attached to that source of energy, how can that power flow anywhere? It's a simple thing we do not understand in Sahaja Yoga. And so our attachments start getting rusted and we don't understand what has happened to us. We are not attached to the main source. And that's the only attachment you need. And then the whole thing will flow to the other end. So we have these kinds of attachments. Then we are attached to so many miserable things we like, which make us miserable. For example, we are attached to, say, some sort of a stupid entrepreneur fashion. We are attached to it. Whether it is in such culture or not, we are attached to it. And all these attachments are not to the source of joy, to the source of knowledge, to the source of energy which ascends you. This is the reason why our situation of collective ascent is poor. Now the Adishakti's work is to give you realization first. Second is to give you life, to comfort you. If you have physical problems, she will look after you. She'll go all out. If you have mental problem, she'll try to solve it. So she is a comforter. She gives you the comfort. At the same time, she protects you. I have seen many people, even now, get frightened very soon at the slightest thing. Why should you be frightened? There's a tiger standing. You can't see him, maybe. Today might be in the picture. And your mother is so powerful. You have to understand how powerful she is. This is the understanding is not in your heads. Sometimes your wives are more powerful or your children are more powerful. When you know that your mother is so powerful and she is your mother, then you should be absolutely secure. And then things work out. I'll give you an example of one gentleman whom I met in Madras. Once, not many years back, about I think 2-3 years back or so, was such a seeker, immediately recognized me. And then he went down to Bombay, posting was there, and he received a letter saying that his mother on deathbed. So he went down. The doctor said that she has a galloping cancer and she is going to die in no time. He knows my mother is Adishakti. Just took my photograph, sat before me. He said, Mother, I have nothing to say, whatever you think proper for my mother, please do that. Just he said so. It's connected. They said 3 days after she's going to die, 3 days after she got out of the hospital. He took him down to Bombay, showed him in a hospital, in cancer hospital. They said she has no cancer, nothing, she's completely cured.
Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Shri Nirmala Devi Namo श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। बोलो श्री भगवती माताजी श्री निर्मला देवी की जय।
जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, छू लो सहस्त्रार हमारा। जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, छू लो, पार करो सहस्त्रार हमारा। जागो हे कुंडलिनी माँ, बहाओ चैतन्य की धाम।
मूलाधारे सुबुद्धि, स्वाधिष्ठाने शुद्ध ज्ञान, नाभि से मिले शांति, अनाहते सुरक्षा भाव, विशुद्धि दे मीठी वाणी, आज्ञा बुलाए पैर भाव, सहस्रार दे सारी अच्छाई। माँ के चरणों में शत शत प्रणाम, माँ के चरणों में शत शत प्रणाम।